Hi everyone, Michelle here. Welcome back to episode 20 of the Mickey Mish Crochet Podcast. It's a bit of a quick one on my phone. I don't know how much editing I'm going to get done because it's the school holidays and it is chaos. Really, a lot of chaos. But I did say I was going to do a video a couple of weeks ago and I didn't get around to it, so I thought I'd do one today. Don't know how long it's going to be. Got some things next to me to talk about, but I can't remember what I have and or haven't spoken about, so I'm going to just do the last couple of weeks pretty much. And it's been pretty quiet on quite a few fronts really, but I do have a couple of things to show you. I only have one finished object to show you, and that is this right here. This is my cherry pie shawl, and it's from here, and it's back to front because I'm using my phone. The Shawl Project, book 1 by the Crochet Project, and it is the cover shawl, in fact. There you go. Yeah, I think I've done too bad a job. And it is the cherry pie. Let me find it. Don't want to give away any of the pattern. Oh no, it's all going to give you the pattern. But essentially it is this cover one. And it was designed by Joanne's Grace, I believe. Yeah, Joanne's Grace of the Crochet Project. And I have made that to enter into the Summer Romance Crochet Along, which is a joint crochet along by Crochet Luna and Crochet Cakes podcasts here on YouTube and on Instagram. And I'm very happy. The theme, if you don't know about the crochet along, was Bad Boys We Love. And my bad boy, I did speak about it way before the crochet along was starting. My bad boy was Dean Winchester from Supernatural, because I'm a big Supernatural fan. I am up to date, and I found this yarn and it was called Dark Side, and for me that was just perfect because the whole thing about the darkness in the last series, and when he was the demon and all this sort of thing. So for me, it just spoke to me. The colours are very much like the plaid and the reds that he wears and the denim. And if you watch Supernatural, you'll know why I chose a shawl called Cherry Pie. So I will pause a second and I'll just get it off. Right, so here is my Dean Winchester shawl. I haven't sewn the ends in yet. There's only 2. So let me turn it that way so you can't see it. I'll try and move out the way so you can see as much of the pattern as you can. I'm getting close. You can see me behind. Look how beautiful that lace work. It's lovely, very well written pattern, really easy to follow, and when you first do it, it's like this big and it looks really scrunched up, and I was like, oh my god, what's going on? But it does actually say in the pattern, and she's right, you need to really aggressively block this. If anything, I could probably block it again because the top isn't quite as straight as I would like still, but nonetheless you see the colours a bit better. There we go, look at those. Aren't they beautiful? Ah yes, the yarn was called Dark Side and it was from Little Mouse House here in the UK on Etsy. And I'm just in love with the colours, the pattern. Yeah, it's beautiful. So, there you go. It's my Dean Winchester shawl. Just pause while I put it back. Okay, so that's my only finished object to show you. I did do a couple of, so it's been a long time, so you're thinking that's your only finished object. I did make a couple of market bags, which were given away as leaving presents for the end of term presents for the teachers. And there's one that I use myself, but it's downstairs and it's full of stuff that I haven't unpacked. So yeah, there you go. But market bags, you know, you've seen them around a lot. I used the Zines and Roger pattern here on YouTube, and it comes up pretty well. So yeah. I do have quite a few whips though. I started rather a lot and I've not got around to finishing very many. But so we will start with the ongoing whip, which is a year-long project. I am so behind on the crochet along that Terry at Yarn Joy podcast is running, which is the Christmassy seed to seed blankets. I'm still on, I've finished February and that's it, so I'm way behind, but I am up to date on the YouTube one. I can't remember the name. Jada in Stitches. She's doing a Victorian sampler, so it's a different stitch every month. I haven't sewn my ends in though, to be fair, but I am up to date on that. I finished August 2 days ago, so we've got January is this one, which is the little fishes. And it is upside down, but do it that way. February is this one. I can't remember what this one was called. It's named after a flower, I believe. Primrose? Might be wrong. Then March is the Ladies Fan, which is that one. April, again, I can't remember what this one was called, but she has labelled it by month if you're looking for it on YouTube. May is this one, which is Little Bridges, I think. Again, it was labelled, that was May. June, I've completely lost the names, but that's June. I can't remember the names of any of them, I'm sorry. July, and I think this one was Bridges, actually, because it looks like bridges. And then last but not least, August is X's and O's. As we would say here in the UK, noughts and crosses, I suppose. It's like a crossover. Now this was a crossover of double treble, so it was, I don't like doing, or you would say in the US if you're watching from the US, trebles, but we call them double trebles. I find them quite tedious sometimes. I think that's the back. There you go. I do find them, they can be quite tedious doing the double wrap over, but so there you go. So it's getting quite big. Mine isn't as wide as Jada's because I don't know why I started in the wrong hook, so I thought I would carry on with the wrong hook, and I think lengthwise it's coming out fine. What I might do is just a thicker border when I'm done. But yeah, it's kind of like a lap blanket size. I think it's quite reasonable. But Jada uses a 5.5mm hook, and I've started in the 5. It's only half a difference, but it does make a difference, clearly, in the width with my tension. Oh, yeah, and it's using Aran or worsted weight yarn that I got from Lolly's Little Wool Shack. So I believe it's going to be, I love this yarn because I think that's what most of what they use. Or sometimes I think you get Simply Soft, but it's the Armani rolls from Lolly's Little Wool Shack, and it feels really lovely and soft. So amazing value. What do you get? Speaking of the Armani rolls, whip number 2, which is quite a basic one, but I got these rolls from Lolly's Little Wool Shack. See, Armoni. I can't remember the name of the colourway. Again, it was like a floral name. But you see the colours there. So I got about 6 rolls, I think, and I just thought the colour changes aren't particularly long, but they're also too long to be like variegated. It's more of a, no, it's not even like a cake. I'll show you. So I decided on just doing a C to C. Oh, it's that big so far. And I've just started going, what's the word? Flattening that edge off, and I'll keep increasing at this one. So making it a rectangle, and I'm about to lose my stitch. So it's a bowl standard C to C, and I'm just going to give it a border in like a cream or a white. That looks best. So, and that's really just something to do with that yarn. I've got no real person in mind for it, but if someone likes it. Right, so that's whip number 2. Whip number 3 is for my little boy, or my big boy, my oldest. He's 8. In previous podcasts, if you've seen previous podcasts, you will see I made a monster toy for my middle child, who is 5, for his birthday, and he goes to bed with it every night. I'm whispering because he's next door. He goes to bed with it every single night. If it's not in his room at bedtime, he's not happy. And it's, where's Toby? Where's Toby? We have to go and find Toby. And my oldest child also picked a monster out of the book. And he keeps going, when are you going to make mine, Mum? So, yeah. I better do that, hadn't I? So, I had started, and I've shown you before that I have a head. But this is all I've got of the body so far, so I haven't got very far. Green. But he's going to be, if I can do it without showing you the pattern, this guy. Dizzy Durkee. It's back to front, but hey, Dizzy Durkee. And he wants him in green, because green's his favourite colour. And he has come from this book, Amigurumi Monsters, by Meteor Books, with a double O for some reason. I think it's lots of different designers. So Dizzy Durkee is by, does it tell you who the designer is? Oh, it's there. Designed by, oh, I can't pronounce that, Cees van Tol. I apologise if I've brutalised that. So it's going to be back to front, but there you go. C-E-S van T-O-L. Yeah, and the one I made, Logan, if you haven't seen, that he goes to bed with every single night, is Toby the Triclops. And I made him in a like a royal blue colour. So, there we go. So that's my new, most current whip that I'm being nagged at for. Then we have whip number 3, which I started a while back and has sat there as a whip. And it's from Simply Crochet issue 70. And I am making, oh, I can hear them bickering. If you can hear whining, he really does like to bicker. There we go. So I'm making this top. Going to focus. Now, what's the name of it? It's just called Sleeveless Top. 1 second. They're still arguing. Quieten down a little bit. I apologise if you couldn't hear that. I thought Logan has got really whiny recently. Everything is spoken in a whiny tone. It's driving me round a twist. Anyway, I am making it using my lovely winter is coming hook for a summer top. Using, this is what the pattern calls for, so I thought I'd try it. Wendy Love It, which is DK, 100% acrylic, but it feels really, it's not like acrylic like Starcraft Special or something like that. It's got kind of a cottony feel to it. So it's, anyway, I don't know if it's my tension, but it's not coming out as, what's the word, airy as I was expecting it to. So here you go. Here's, so I'm making the biggest size, I believe, because I like them airy anyway. But, so I think it needs to be a bit more like that instead of bunched up. I don't know if it's, my tension seems okay. Don't know. But yeah, I think it will still look quite nice once it's on and it gets stretched. Just stretching across my boobs, sorry. That's really, that's not what you want to see, is it? Anyway, right. So that is another whip that has been ignored for a while. So I'm going to be getting back to that. And one last whip. But I haven't got the pattern here to show you, and I can't remember what it's called. Ocean something, I think. I will put it in the notes. I haven't got very far, but it is by I can't remember her name again. Oh, it's called Caught by the Sea. There we go. I haven't got the pattern here, but I've got her notes. Caught by the Sea, and it was a crochet kit that I bought. And it's from the Blue Star Crochet Company. So this is the yarn. Which is, you can see, oh, try and block that light out a bit, but I can't really. You can just about see there's little hints of green in there. I was trying to get it to focus. I don't know how to use the camera on my phone very well, clearly. And the kit came with a hook and stitch marker and like a little waffle and tea, which I thought was cute. So I have started. So it's got this kind of, I think it's, yeah, that's that way. So it hangs that way. So it's almost ribbed at the top, but not quite. And then it opens up here. So there you go. I will keep you in the loop. I will look up where I've put the pattern, and next time I will show you what it's meant to look like as a whole. And that's it for whips at the moment. Purchase wise, the last couple of weeks I haven't bought much, but a few weeks back I did buy quite a bit, a few cakes and things from Lolly's. But maybe I'll do that in a separate video, because I don't know how long I can film for on my phone. I'm hoping next time this craft room is in need of a big overhaul and I'll be back doing it properly, not on the phone. But, once I've got some of those whips down and out of the way, I bought this Inside Crochet. This is issue 104, which is the most recent one, I believe. And in it, there is this. And Did it tell you? Emily Ashbourne. If I remember right, is make.e on Instagram. I want to make this. Look how beautiful that is. I love Bardo tops. I've been wearing them quite a lot recently. And I'm in dodgy t-shirt for today. Never mind. But it is... I think they're beautiful and I love them and I want to wear them. It has got little straps there which you can put on or not, depending on your choice. There's a better picture of it there. Isn't that lovely? So I want to make that for me soon, before the summer disappears. It's been raining today. Everyone complaining it's too hot, and I was as well. For a while it was too hot. Finally got the garden sorted. We've got the garden. We've got artificial grass down the back. We've got real grass at the front. It looks awesome. It looks amazing. The kids will love it. And then it starts raining. Typical. So, I also bought this on the website to get the inside crochet. And they had this that was half price. The complete guide to crochet. And it's normally $9.99. It's like a book magazine. And it was reduced to $4.99. And if you subscribe to Inside Crochet, I think, because I've seen a few of these patterns in the magazines, I think they might be the same patterns. Don't quote me on that. Or some of them. But I don't get it regularly, so for me this was quite cool. And Willow just went absolutely mental when she saw, see, like this. I'm pretty sure that's been in an issue. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Madam wants a moomin. She just keeps going. She keeps finding this book and going through it and finding these pages. She wants the moomins. So it looks like that's what I'm going to be making soon. I want to try and get it. No, they're on the cover. Look. I'm going to try and get it done for Christmas, hopefully. if she can wait that long. She actually turns 2 in 8 days. I haven't made her anything for her birthday this year, but we did spend quite a bit of money outside in the garden. We made her a mud kitchen and a wooden teepee house, playhouse. So I think, yeah, and she's got a couple of other little bits that she can open on the day. But I think that's enough, don't you? Yeah, so I might make it for another time for her. Who knows? On that note, it's my birthday tomorrow. I turn the big 4-0. Shh! Don't tell anybody. Sorry, I just realised that my eyes are looking not at the camera, or at the lens. Sorry about that if that's off-putting. Next time, I should be on the main computer, the proper camera. Hopefully it'll be alright. And all my texts will be the right way around and everything. But yeah, it's the holidays. Gotta make do. You know, so yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's my birthday tomorrow. So, no, nothing planned. Got the kids. My husband's working. So, as long as it doesn't rain, go to the park, have a picnic. That's about it. Previous weeks I've shown you my Amitu boxes. I don't know if you know about the Amitu subscription boxes, but it's very sad because she's decided to stop. So I've got the last box, so I'll show you. The last box came a couple of weeks ago and it is Henry and baby Hugo. Look, they are seahorses. Make sure I can see. There you go. So, and it looks like it's actually got a proper, yeah, so they come apart. What I quite liked about these is you got the UK terms and then flip it. You got the US terms. Because I know even people in the UK, they work on the US terms. It's what you learn with, I suppose. And she uses, as usual, 3 Bears yarns, Affection, Aran cotton, which is roughly worsted weight in the US. And I've got the safety eyes, and it came with fridge magnet. Unfortunately, I don't have that kind of fridge door. It's inbuilt, It's built in. I'm sure I've got somewhere I can put that. Hey, it goes on the headboard there. No, it doesn't. It's gonna fall. And a little seahorse stitch marker. How cute is that? We're going to focus. Oh, hopefully you could see that anyway. And some sea themed, ocean themed wine glass charms, which is quite cute. And it comes with other bits, but I've already used them or worn them or eaten them. So that was the last Annie box, and that's really sad. Anyway, so I'm sorry this hasn't been maybe up to the usual standards, if there is a standard for my usual podcast. It's just, is it September yet? Bickering and keeping them busy and yeah. I was like, yes, we've got the garden done, I could just put them out there, let them play, I can get some housework done. Then it starts raining and I'm just miffed. So then my husband goes and buys some Minecraft for the Switch. Keeps them quiet for a bit. But now they've got to come down and have food. Just had a text pop up from my husband at the top of the screen. Food is ready. So I'm going to go. I don't know if I'm going to get to edit this at all. And I might watch it and go, oh no. Or I might just post it unedited and just put some notes in the bottom. If this is the first time watching, go and watch my other podcasts. I do tend to put notes and things on the screen, and it, you know, it's not as chaotic. But anyway, hope you come back anyway. So, hope you're all having a lovely summer, or not, depending on where you are in the world, or winter, don't know. And you're not being driven as mental by children as I am. No, I love them really. Yeah, I've got a nearly 2-year-old. And I'm 40 tomorrow. I'm shattered. Yeah. So, I'll see you all later, guys. Bye.